Hello and welcome to a new English lesson. Today we're going to see article writing plus an activity to practice writing an article. So watch the video till the end for better understanding. So let's get started. What's an article? It's a piece of writing usually intended for publication in a newspaper, magazine, or journal, or blog. So the word article refers to a piece of writing. So we have seen before paragraph writing, email writing, etc. Also, the article is a piece of writing and it's intended for publication in a newspaper or magazine, etc. It is written for a wide audience. Okay, so it is meant for, let's say, a large number of people. So it's essential to attract and retain the reader's attention. It's very important when we write an article to attract the reader's attention. Then how can we do this? By using very interesting and very simple language. An article can describe experiences, events, people, or places, present an opinion or balance argument, provide information, compare, and contrast. So here the article can be written for different uses. So to describe an experience, to speak about an event, to describe people or places, etc. Okay, so an article is a group of paragraphs. It's not just one paragraph, it is a group of paragraphs. It can be 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs or up. Okay, so we have seen how to write one single paragraph. Then let me tell you that if you can write just one paragraph, it'll be easier for you to write 3 or more than 3 paragraphs. Then let's see an activity to explain things, let's say, clearly and more efficiently. Violence in schools has become a serious problem in Morocco. Write an article explaining the causes of this phenomenon. Okay, so this is our topic. It speaks about violence in schools, which has become a serious problem in Morocco. Okay, so we know that violence is a worldwide phenomenon, but here you are asked to speak about violence in Moroccan schools. And it has become very serious. Then you write an article explaining the causes of this phenomenon. So it's clear that you're going to write just about the causes. We forget about other effects or solutions, etc. Okay, so the task, as you see, is taken from the national exam 2019. Then violence in schools has become a serious problem in Morocco. Write an article explaining the causes of this phenomenon. Okay, so we need to understand that we're going to write an article, not a paragraph. So we're going to write a group of paragraphs. In our case here, we need 3 paragraphs. The first one is the introduction, and we need a body. Then the body here will be just about causes. We don't need effects, we don't need solutions, and we need a conclusion, right? So let's get started. So the first paragraph is the introduction. It can be like this. It is true that violence has become a serious problem in our schools. Media is full of news and stories of violence among students and teachers, and sometimes parents and administration. So as you see, it's a short paragraph, so it works as an introduction. One important idea to highlight is that there is no need to ask a question in the introduction, because there are so many, let's say, challenges that you may face. Because you are students, you are normally expected to answer the question, not to ask the question. And second, sometimes students ask questions and they cannot answer them all, or they make mistakes while asking the questions. Okay, so I hope it's clear. There is no need to ask questions in the introduction. So it is called even a thesis statement, not a thesis question. It's a statement. Right. Now, in the introduction, you can add another sentence in which you say that there are a lot of causes or lots of reasons that cause violence in schools in Morocco. Okay, if you want. Now, second paragraph, it is about these causes. I think that one of the most obvious reasons is that there is no real communication between students and their teachers. Okay, so this is one of the obvious reasons. Then it's lack of communication between students and the teachers. When there is a problem between a student and a teacher, they don't sit down and discuss it to find a solution. Okay, so we have the first idea, which is lack of communication, and we have elaboration of this idea. It means we give more details, or we let's say we specify, or we give an example, we clarify this lack of communication. Moreover, it's a linking word to express addition. Then we want to add another idea. Moreover, students usually don't like to be reprimanded in front of their classmates. Okay, so this is the second idea. As a consequence, then here we express, let's say, results. As a consequence, they reply violently or even attack the teacher. Furthermore, another linking word to express addition. Some students and teachers have problems at home, and this affects negatively their behavior at school. Okay, another idea, in addition, some teachers are not fair and treat students with double standards, which push them to react violently to this kind of this discrimination. Okay, so here we have some reasons that cause violence in schools in Morocco. Okay, so this is our body. Now, the third paragraph is a conclusion. Then we can say, to sum up, violence is a dangerous phenomenon which has recently spread in our schools. So this sentence, so first we use the expression to sum up. We can say in conclusion, or to conclude, or in a nutshell. You can choose any expression of conclusion you want, and you write it in the beginning of the sentence. So here I've used to sum up. Violence is a dangerous phenomenon which has recently spread in our schools. If you remember, we have a similar sentence in the introduction. We say, violence has become a serious problem in our schools. Here, we say a dangerous phenomenon. And here, it's the same idea, but we just change the words. It has emerged as a result of several causes. So here, it is a summary of the second paragraph. Then here I didn't mention any details. I just give, let's say, the general idea of the body. I strongly ask the government, teachers, administrators, students, and parents to be aware of the negative effects of violence and find urgent solutions to get rid of it. Okay, so this is the last sentence I can use. Then you can express your opinion. You can, it depends. So here you can give an advice as you like. So this is a practice of an article. I hope it's clear and to the point. Thank you for your attention.